I have a quick question for you. There is a relentless campaign in Washington. My name is Arikat. I report for a Palestinian newspaper, Al-Quds Daily, published in East Jerusalem. So there is a relentless campaign to basically, outlaw UNRWA. I mean, we have heard last week from Senator Kennedy from Louisiana, who is basically saying that UNRWA is Hamas and the same thing. The U.S. has stopped funding with the biggest donor and so on. How are you dealing with the government of the United States of America on this? And are you reaching out to members of Congress to undo this? And I think, Mr. Lazzarini, you answered the question on the Lebanese refugees. UNRWA does not require people to show identity card that they are Palestinian refugees. So thank you, sir.
Thank you, Said. We continue to engage with the United States government and every other government on the need to support UNRWA. UNRWA is a UN agency mandated by the UN General Assembly that is doing a great job addressing the biggest humanitarian catastrophe the world has seen in decades. We will continue to advocate for UNRWA, and we'll continue to explain the essential role UNRWA plays in providing life-saving services to Palestinians in Gaza now, and as I said, to Palestinians across its 5 areas of operation. So we'll continue that engagement. We'll continue to push the true narrative that UNRWA deserves to be supported. UNRWA deserves to be thanked for the tremendous sacrifices that it continues to do in its execution of its global mandate.
Yeah, maybe just to add 1 or 2 points. Yes, there are relentless effort to outlaw UNRWA, to dismantle UNRWA, to eliminate UNRWA. We heard even at the beginning of the war that it became almost a war objective to get rid of UNRWA. Now, let's be clear, it has nothing to do with neutrality breaches. If there is neutrality breaches, they are here to be addressed. You might remember the Colonna report with its recommendation. We are hands-on into it. We have embraced the recommendation. We are implementing them. The starting point at that time was to say the agency has systems which are much more robust than the average of any other agency operating in the region, but because of our footprint, because of the complex political environment, because of the emotional divide also prevailing in the region, much more needs to be undertaken, and we have agreed on that. And today we are regularly reporting back to the donors on what the agency has implemented. And I want also to be clear that whenever we have substantiated allegation, they are taken very seriously and they are also thoroughly being investigated. But again, the real motivation behind it has nothing to do with a neutrality issue per se. They have an overarching political goal behind it, and part of this goal, the main reason behind this objective is to strip the Palestinian from the refugee status. There is a belief that if we don't talk about refugee status, we can have a lasting political solution, which we all know. Number one, the status has nothing to do with the services being provided by UNRWA. We are talking about 2 completely different UNRWA resolutions, and that's number one. And even if we would decide that there is no refugee anymore, it does not mean that we are anyway near from a lasting and fair political solution.